Hi guys, welcome back. This is Beauty Inside and Out, and I'm Sherry. And boy, look at my face. Um, I did a previous video explaining about Patreon and the different content that would be on there, just to name a few. And I've really got some good ideas coming up if I start that account, which I believe I'm going to. You are welcome to participate and become a Patreon of this channel, or you don't have to. You can still just be a subscriber, and I love you just as much. Okay, but if you're a Patreon, that just means you get extra material that the regular subscribers don't see on my YouTube channel. And there will be some different giveaways eventually just for the Patreons. So it will make it nice to be one of my Patreons. Okay, I'm put this on because I figured I would take less time because I want to show you the bag that I got. I'll probably only be getting it twice. I got it this month, and then I think I'm going to get it one more month. But I did go ahead and cancel it. Just a simple fact, well, two, the money for one. Two, I'm getting so many masks, I don't really need anymore. And I can always get the mask from BoxyCharm and Pop-Up and then Ipsy. So I get a lot of masks through that. Plus, I can go to the Family Tree and get them for $1. Just like this one, this is a peel-off mask. I paid $1 for it. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's hand cream. Anyway, that's supposed to be good too, so I got that for $1. But this is the mask that I got. It's the pomegranate. So it does have like a slight smell to it. Nothing overpowering or anything like that, but we're going to peel it off, and I did save it for you guys, so I'm hoping it's not going to hurt. I do have a mirror in front of me to help me out. You can see it's like real glossy, so I mean, you look really shiny. My neighbor came over and she goes, "What in the world you got on your face?" And I said, "Well, I have a mask on." She goes, "Oh, nice." And I said, "I hope so. I hope it ain't gonna hurt." So I'm just gonna try to, don't hurt yet. I did a little bit on my neck here, which makes it, if you put it a little bit on your neck, which I just found out, makes it a lot easier to start peeling it. So far so good. It's not hurting in the least. Actually, it kind of feels good. Kind of feels like it's scratching, little scratches. Got an itch, scratch it. Not hurting a bit. And look at this. Got a little bit on my hair right there. Right here. But man, that came off in one sweep. I haven't seen any mask that has done that. Look at this, guys. Wait a minute. Look at this. Almost looks like a sheet mask, doesn't it? Came off in one sweep. So you can't beat that for a peel-off mask. And my face feels real good, feels real clean. It's got a little shine to it. Very good. Very, very, very good. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some vitamin C and a little retinol. Of course you are, Sherry. But the vitamin C, I'm just going to go over. When you start getting older, you will develop spots. And I got a big one here on my face. And I'm just going to put some vitamin C on it. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and... Because that was a good mask, but it kind of makes my face feel thirsty. Not Friday, but thirsty. Did you guys ever do that when you were little? We did. But yeah, I mean, the mask came off really good. It leaves your face kind of shiny. Now, this would probably be good for somebody that had oily skin, because it does seem to dry your face out a tad. Probably somebody with oily skin, it would be awesome. But, I mean, I'll use it occasionally. I've got dry skin, so I don't want to, you know, use it too often. And it might be for, I didn't read, but it might be specifically for people with oily skin. I'm not sure. But it did come off in one peel. And it made your face kind of shiny, glowy. And it felt nice. It just felt dry. So, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this on my hands. And where I'm starting to get a few spots, I'll put some on. But I want to show you guys, I don't want to take too long because I want to show you guys, I use this, I think I've talked about it several times, this Tree of Life. I get it in a combo. I get the retinol, the vitamin C, and the I keep wanting to say hydraulic acid, but you guys know what I mean. But you get it in the trio, and I think it's $20.95 if I'm not mistaken. So it's a really good deal. 20 bucks, man. And I use this quite a bit. And I think I even have put the retinol, because I believe this is like a slow or a small amount of retinol. I'm not sure. I would like to get these, get it from my dermatologist, which I have to make an appointment as I've just been so busy. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about too. I don't want to be too long. I went and saw Dr. Radis on the 12th. I want to talk to you guys about what happened. He wanted me to go in dead. He wanted to admit me in the emergency room there in Tampa, Florida. He wanted to admit me and go ahead and get the heart cath done the next morning. And he said I needed to do all this and do it stat. Immediately, that's what that means. And the thing is, I told him I couldn't. I mean, he kept on and on and on about it, and you know, finally his nurse came in and I just told her, I said, I can't do it. I said, I got my mom with me, I've got Rod with me, my Ace was locked up with padlock in the kennel. You know, nobody could get him out unless he cut the deadbolt, or they came and got the key, you know, which my daughter said she'd do, but then she'd have to drive 2 hours away, take care of Ace, and drive 2 hours home. I mean, you can't do that for 1 or 2 days, you know. So I just told him I can't do it. I got my mom, I got Rod, they both are on medications twice a day. Nothing's laid out. So he sent me to a doctor he referred me to get it done, you know, and he was going to pass the case to him, my case to him. Well, I called to make the appointment to get in for the consultation, to get the heart cath scheduled. Well, he didn't take my insurance. So then I was left to find a doctor on my own. So I started doing a little research. I talked to my neighbors, and I was going to go to who they used, because my neighbor had a triple bypass done. So I was going to try to go through their office, and they were 20 minutes away. But then it was kind of weird. I talked to my ex-husband, and he said his dad went and had stents put in, and he got to see the procedure as they were doing it. And he said, if I ever recommended this, he said, I'm telling you, if I had to ever recommend anybody for something like this, I recommend this doctor that did my dad. So I got his name. His name was Robert Fieldman. And I called his office, and he does take my insurance. So then, but she said you have to get a referral. And I thought the referral that said you need a heart cath done and possible stents in such and such area was good enough, but it wasn't. I had to get a referral also from my primary. So that's where I was yesterday. I left here at 3 o'clock. I had a 4 o'clock appointment. It was in Ocala. And I saw my primary. I gave him the information from Dr. Radis of Tampa. And he went ahead and wrote me a prescription to get a heart cath done. So that was supposed to be faxed over to Dr. Fieldman's office. So I haven't heard anything today. So if I don't hear anything tomorrow, I'm going to call. Because she told me when I called Dr. Fieldman's office about my insurance, I asked her how quick we could get this done. And she said, we're looking at 3 weeks in. And she's talking about 3 weeks in June that I would have to wait. And I said, you know, I really don't know if I can wait that long. This is supposed to be done immediately. Matter of fact, it should have already been done. So it's kind of critical. So I'm hoping, and I told my primary that also, so I'm hoping that when they sent that over, they sent it over for stat, urgency, to be done stat, immediately. So I still haven't heard anything. Like I said, if I don't hear anything, I will call them tomorrow and see if we've got things that they have called the hospital, and what do we do next. So I'm leaving it in God's hands right now. I will try to call them tomorrow if I don't hear from them, but that's basically all I can do. And now I'm depending on the doctors to make the right decisions and the right choices to keep me alive. Because there is 2 valves, or 2 chambers, whatever, valves, that are blocked. The main one that they're concerned about it's called the Widowmaker. He said you can be dead within 5 minutes from onset of heart attack to death. He said you got 5 minutes. So I couldn't even make it to the hospital in 5 minutes. So, you know, I'm leaving it in God's hands. My neighbor's like, well, you could be wheeling out the trash and just drop dead. She goes, both of her brothers died that way. It was in the Widowmaker. So, you know, all I can do is sit here and pray and hope that they'll get on the ball with this and get this done. So, that's to explain everything about my medical deal. So, we're looking at 13 minutes, I think. Yeah, 14 minutes. So I think I'm going to close this one out also, and then I'll come back and we'll look about what's in the bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Alright guys, I'll see you on my very next video. Remember to put him first because he always put you first. I love you so very much, and we'll see you on my very next video. Alright guys, bye-bye. Till then, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Make sure it is colored in, and you will get notifications of all my upcoming videos, or you should. It's kind of iffy, but you should. But hit the bell anyway. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Love you bunches. Alright, bye-bye.